Welcome to Chemistry World. Now, in the next video, let me see. In this video, let me see subtraction. Continuation to before video, because before video we have seen how to identify significant figures, how to do addition of significant figures. Now, let me see subtraction of significant figures. Subtraction. How to do subtraction? Subtraction of significant figures. సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ ఎట్లా చేయాలి, ఈ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ ఫిగర్స్కి సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ ఎట్లా చేయాలనేది చూద్దాం. లెట్ వి సీ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్. I'll take same example. I'm not taking new example, I'm taking same example. With that same example only, let me see how to do subtraction. Same in this also, the rule is subtraction of significant rule is same. In the final answer after subtraction, final answer after subtraction, the number of significant figures after decimal point should be least number of digits. How we have used in addition, same rule we have to apply for subtraction also. No change in this. Means for addition as well as subtraction, same rule will be there. What is that rule? In the final answer after doing subtraction or addition, the number of significant figures after decimal point should be least. Means whatever the values he has given for the addition or subtraction, in that values, if any value has least number of digits after decimal point, in the final answer also same number of digits should be there. Means if any value has least number of digits after decimal point 2, in the final answer also 2 digits should be there after decimal point. Before decimal point any one may be there, no need to consider the number of digits before decimal, but after decimal point only we have to. So for both addition as well as subtraction, same rule will be there. I am taking one example of subtraction. I am doing here the subtraction of this one. Let me take simple example. Let me take simple example of subtraction. Okay. Same rule. What is the rule which is there in addition? That rule will be there. Now coming to in subtraction, how to do that work? I am taking one example. 321.684 minus 20.542. 20.5 will be there. 54 let me take. So what is the answer if you do this? Subtraction I am taking, just only two numbers, two values I am taking for simplification. Like that you can do anything, no problem. So I am doing 321.684 minus 20.54 I am doing. This is a decimal point, this is decimal point. So if you do the subtraction here, 4 minus 0, 4 will be there. 8 minus 4 means 4 will be there. 6 minus 5, 1 will be there. 1 minus 0, 1 will be there. 2 minus 2, 0 will be there. 3 minus 0, 3 will be there. This is actual answer. 301.144 is there. 301.4144 is there. But this is a wrong answer or wrong representation. This is wrong representation according to significant figures rules. What is the correct answer? Means in these two values, this one has 2 digits after decimal point. If you observe this one, this has 3 digits after decimal point, this has 2 digits after decimal point. So in these two digits, the answer also should be 2 digits after decimal point. అంటే మనకు వచ్చిన ఆన్సర్లో ఫైనల్గా డెసిమల్ పాయింట్ తర్వాత 2 digitsే ఉండాలి. ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ బి మోర్ దాన్ 2. వై? బికాస్ ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూస్లో ఒక వాల్యూలో డెసిమల్ పాయింట్ తర్వాత 2 digitsే ఉన్నాయి. Before decimal point, whatever the number I told you, but after decimal only we have to consider. So now, here 3 digits are there in the answer, here 2 digits are there, so we have to round off 1 digit. In rounding off, this value we have to round up. This 4 should be round up to 2 digits. So this 4 is less than 5. If any number is less than 5, the before digit should be as it is, no need to increase any value if the value is less than 5. If the value is more than 5, it should be increased by 1 value. So here it is less than 5, that's why we have to write this one as it is. So then after rounding off, this value becomes 301.14. This is correct representation. Why? Because here 2 digits are there, so I am writing 2 digits final answer, correct representation. Till now you may have some doubt, sir, you told above 5 value, below 5. If 5 is there, what should be there? I'll write that one also. If 5 is there, how to do the round off? In this case, one rule is this. I'm taking same example. This is one example. I'm taking same example with 5 value. So here, let me take here 9. Then it becomes 5. I'm taking here 9 if I take. So how to do rounding off? Or okay, let me, here 8 is there and I'm taking here 5. So automatically it becomes 4, 5 will be there because we have to round off 5 now. So if it is there, if 5 is there, how to do the round off? Above 5 is there, before digit will be increased by 1 digit. Below 5 if it is there, during round off, that before digit should be as it is. If 5 is there, what should be there? How to do the rounding off? So here 5 is there. The answer is 145. I got 14. Means I have to round off this 5 to 2 digits because 3 digits are there. In the final answer after decimal point only 2 digits should be there. So means I have to round off this 5. How to round off this 5? Remember, if 5 digit is there, if we want to round off that one, then before digit, if it is even number, then the number should be as it is. Means it should be 4 as it is. If you want to round up the 5, before digit, before to 5, if any digit is there, in that if that digit is even number, that digit should be as it is. No need to change, no need to increase, no need to decrease. That digit should be as it is. And if before digit is odd, what should be there? If before digit is even, as it is number should be there. Answer is like this. If before digit is odd, like I'm taking here 9 and here how to get odd number? 3, no, even number we get 4. If I take I need odd number 2 if it is there. So on rounding off it becomes 7, 5. On subtraction I'll get 5 as this, 9 minus 2, 7, remaining all this. So now I have to round up this 5. Before example I have taken even number. Now it is not even number, it is what? Odd number. I want to round up this 5. If you want to round up the 5, before that 5, if the digit is odd, we have to increase the number by 1. If odd number is there. If even number is there, that number should be as it is. So here, to be round of this 5, this odd becomes even, means we have to increase by 1, means it becomes 1/8. It is not 1/7, it is 1/8. Means, once again I am saying, if any number want to round off, if that number is more than 5, before digit should be increased by 1. If that number is less than 5, before should be as it is. If you want to round up the 5, not more than 5, not exact 5, before the digit, if it is even number, the number should be as it is. Before the digit, if it is odd number, you have to increase by 1. These are must and should you have to know to rounding off, to addition and subtraction. For the addition and subtraction, you have to do like that. Now what about multiplication and division? For both we have the same rule like addition and subtraction. How to do multiplication and division of significant figures? I am removing this one. Multiplication and division of significant figures. If you listen this one, the total significant figures will be finished. So my best advice and my best suggestion is, if you want to start the video, go through the video completely. You will understand perfectly. These are not simple, looks like simple things, but actually these are not simple topics. It should be very careful, and basics, must and should you know these basics to write, to understand next level of chemistry for IIT level or NIT level or top MSET level, to get the top rank in the MSET. So go through the video, throughout the video, don't see one there and there. But if you have any doubts, please do comment and give me any suggestion or any doubt. I'll explain immediately by seeing that video, that message. So do the comment, I'll give immediately reply as much as possible. As soon as possible, I will give the reply. So now coming to multiplication and division of significant figures. Multiplication and division. Multiplication and division of significant figures. Multiplication and division of significant figures, sign figures. For this, we have one rule. For multiplication and division of significant figures, for both these things, same rule like addition and subtraction. What is that rule means? In the final result, after multiplication or division, after multiplication or division, after multiplication or division, number of significant figures, total number of significant figures, not number of significant figures, total number of, I'll write in neat. So not like that of addition and subtraction here. The total number of significant after multiplication or division. After doing division or multiplication, the number, total number of significant figures, must be least in number, both before and after decimal point, after decimal points. In addition and subtraction, decimal point. In addition and subtraction, we have considered only the digits after decimal point. Before decimal point, whatever the number is there, that is as it is, we have to we have to take like, but here ఇక్కడ మాత్రం అడిషన్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ ఫిగర్స్లో డెసిమల్ పాయింట్ తర్వాత ఉన్న డిజిట్స్ని మాత్రమే కన్సిడరేషన్ చేశాము. అవి మాత్రమే లీస్ట్ నెంబర్ ఉండాలి. డెసిమల్ పాయింట్ ముందున్నవి ఎంత నెంబర్ ఉంటే అంత నెంబర్ యాస్టీస్ రాయాలి. కానీ ఈ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ అండ్ డివిజన్లో మాత్రం బిఫోర్ డెసిమల్ పాయింట్ని కన్సిడరేషన్ చేయాలి, ఆఫ్టర్ డెసిమల్ పాయింట్ని కూడా కన్సిడరేషన్ చేయాలి. మొత్తం టోటల్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ ఫిగర్ షుడ్ బి లీస్ట్. అంటే ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూస్లో ఏ వాల్యూ అయితే లీస్ట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ ఫిగర్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఫైనల్ ఆన్సర్లో కూడా అంతే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ ఫిగర్స్ ఉండాలి. అంటే ఒక వాల్యూలో 2 డిజిట్స్ ఉన్నాయనుకో 2 డిజిట్సే ఉండాలి. ఒక వాల్యూలో ఓన్లీ 1 డిజిటే ఉందనుకో ఫైనల్ ఆన్సర్ కూడా 1 డిజిటే ఉండాలి. 3 డిజిట్స్ ఉంటే 3 డిజిట్స్ ఉండాలి. అంటే టోటల్ బిఫోర్ డెసిమల్ పాయింట్, ఆఫ్టర్ డెసిమల్ పాయింట్, total number of significant figures should be least in number, should be least, both before and after decimal point, both digits before and after decimal points. Let us see one example. 3 always 3 is by 521.645 into 3.7 is there on multiplication. What is the value you will get? If we multiply this one with that number, let me get that value. There is no time, that's why I am taking directly the calculator for getting time saving. So I am multiplying 521.645 into 3.7 I am doing. So the answer is 1930.0865 I got. On multiplication, I got this answer. But this is a wrong representation. According to significant figures, this is wrong representation. The correct answer is we should reduce number of significant figures up to 2 only. Here only 2 digits are there in this value. 2 digits are there. The digits may be here, but here how many digits are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 digits are there in the first value, and the second value we have only 2 digits. So answer also should be 2 digits. We have to include both decimal points. Before decimal point digits we have to take, after decimal points also digits we have to take. So in case of addition and subtraction, we have considered only after decimal point digits. Before decimal points we have not considered. But here both should be considered. If you count here, how many significant figures we got? This is significant, significant, significant. If this 0 is also after, non-zero so significant. This 0 is also after. This is the significant. So total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 significant figures are there here. 8 significant figures are there in this answer, but this is wrong. It should not be 8. It should not be 8. It should be 2 only. Why? Because in this we have 2 digits. So we have to do rounding off. We have to round off to 2 digits. How to round off? First, let me round off this digit. It is 5. Already I told you, if the digit is 5 to which we are rounding off, before digit should be considered. If it is even number, the number should be as it is. If it is odd number, the number should be increased by 1. Here it is even number. So after 1 digit rounding off, I am getting 1930.086 I am getting. Because 6 is even number. So to round off the 5, that even number should be as it is. Then we have to round off one more time, because we have to round off to 2 digits only. So we have to round off many times. This 6 is there. 6 is what? More than 5. So more than 5 it is there. We have to increase the before digit by 1 value. So sorry, 130.0. This 8 becomes what? 9. By rounding up this 6, this 8 becomes 9 because it is above 5. Next, we have to round off this one also. So it is also above 5. On rounding off, it becomes 10. This it should be increased by 1. So we have to write 1. Because it is above 5, to round off this one, this number should be increased by 1. So this 0 becomes 1. And how many digits are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits still there. Means we have to round off to 2 digits. So now, by rounding off one more thing, this is 1, less than 5 is there. So this should be as it is. Means 1930. Because it is less than 5. This digit should be as it is. 4 digits we got. We have to round off 2 more digits. And next rounding off, it becomes 193 only, because this 0 is less than 5. So 193 we got. This, here we have 3 digits, no? We need 2 digits. So that's why on rounding off, 521.37, it is 19 we are getting, but it is wrong conception according to significant figures. 1 minute, let me take another example, not this one. On multiplication, 3 significant figures, 11.5. We should not take this much of value. Let me take 5.21, not 5.21645. So then it will be 19 1 minute. If you do that one, 5.21645 into 3.7 is 19.300. We should not take 521.645. We should not take this as the value for multiplication. Remember, actually I took like that, so that is wrong. So actually we should not take 521. Why? Because according to scientific notation, the decimal, before decimal point, only one digit should be there. So according to scientific notation, it should be represented by this formula. This n value only 1 to 9 will be there, should be there. It should not be more than 9. It should not be more. So means this 521.645 you have to write as 5.21645 into 10 power of 2 we have to write. So I'm taking 5.21. We should not take, remember, we should not take more than one digit before decimal point according to scientific notation for multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. For whatever may be this, we should not take more than one digit. More than one, that digit should be 1 to 9. If 2 digits are there, you have to write that into 10 by taking one digit. If 3 digits are there, we have to take one digit into 10 power of 2. So if you take like that, if you multiply this thing, same thing, we are getting 19.30. So this digit should be here, this digit should be here, and 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 the answer is this. Answer is this, because here only 2 digits are there. So answer is this. Don't take more than one digit before decimal point for addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, because we need to take scientific notation values for calculations. Don't take 521 like this for multiplication. Don't. It is 100% wrong conception. If you do that one, that is wrong answer. If he has given like this, convert that into single digit. Before decimal point, single digit should be there. Only one. That should be 1 to 9 should be there. So this is the answer. Don't take as it is as 521. So this is multiplication. Division also same thing. Division also same thing, you have to write like this. Division also you have to do like this. Where we have least number of digits in any value, the final answer after division also should have the least number. You can try and see some examples, some problems in previous questions. You will get all the idea. This is significant figures, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, rounding off, and rules for significant figures. Thank you.